Welcome to Week 10, Tecmo Super Bowl II Special Edition, full season. This week we are going to see the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Now, first season, these two teams did not play, which I'm making changes to that. We're going to see this season and the next season, we're going to see the Packers play all the interdivision games, at least one of the two. So we did see the Bears so far this season. We've seen the Vikings. We'll see the Buccaneers at the end of the season, Week 17, and here's the Detroit Lions. Two of those games are going to be at home, two are on the road, so we saw the Vikings on the road, we saw the Bears at home, we're seeing Detroit at home, we'll see the Buccaneers on the road. And when we do the next season, Tecmo Super Bowl III Final Edition, it'll be the opposite. So like we're seeing Detroit at Green Bay, next season will be Green Bay at Detroit. So, anyways, these two teams did not play in the first season. Well, at least we didn't see these two teams play in the first season. They auto-skipped, or I guess I should say I auto-skipped through it. But, anyways, Detroit came in dead last place in their division, Season 1. Record was 5-11. The Packers came in second place with a 9-7 record. They got a wild card spot. And I ended up making it to the NFC Championship where I got beat by the New York Giants. Season 2, we did see these two teams play, which was last season, and I won 13-10. It was a close one. So, and last season also, Detroit came in third place. They did a little bit better with a 7-9 record. Still didn't make the playoffs. I won my division last season. My record was 12-2. Take a look at the division the standings in the division right now. I'm 8-0 undefeated, Detroit's 2-6. So you'd think it would be an easy win for me, but I must say I've been kind of struggling against some of the terrible teams that I've been playing against recently. Okay, we'll go ahead and auto-skip through the other games. Arizona gets beat by Philadelphia. Buffalo beats the Jets. The Bears beat the Buccaneers in overtime. The Bengals get beat by the Seahawks. Denver beats the Rams. And here we go. Okay, so they're going to kick off. Not a bad return. Kind of slow going off, I guess. I think it's because I just got done. I was playing Super Mario Bros. 3, recording it on videotape, and using a different controller, which is the Wii controller. I think that's more sensitive than the Super Nintendo controller, so you got to press down a little bit harder on the directional buttons on the Super NES, which is probably why it took a little while for my player to start running.
Ready, set, good, 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 good.
And you might have noticed I got Sterling Sharp as my running back. That's because he's faster than all the other running backs. My running game has actually been better than my passing game lately. You know, not that my quarterback receivers are getting worse, but for some reason, it seems like every team I play against, their defense is covering every single receiver. And I don't know if that's artificial intelligence. Maybe it's like I do a lot more passing plays and rushing plays, so it might be something where it adjusts to that. I have no idea though. That's just a theory.
Blue 48, blue 48. Good, good, good.
sure if I'm getting a lot of rushing yards. Look at that. Every single receiver was covered.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Cut. Ready. Pass incomplete.
It looks like I'm going to be going for a field goal here early in the
Blue
game.
43. Cut.
No, actually, I'm going to go for it.
Brown 52. Brown 52. Cut. Turnover.
Figured I probably wouldn't make it, but, you know, I got an 8-0 record. Detroit's terrible, so it's not like I really have to worry about them catching up to me in the standings.
Red 24.
You know, all these interdivision games you're seeing, I'm going to be playing against these same teams next season, so I can get revenge on all of them. Yeah, this is, I was talking about in the last video how Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith, they run like, looks like they're running about 90 miles an hour. This game we'll get to see that. I'm sure they'll be using Barry Sanders plenty.
Ready. Set. Cut. Blue 48. Blue 48. Cut. Pass incomplete.
See, I'm like right in front of him. But that ball must have went right through Reggie's head. Probably should have ran up.
Red 24. Cut.
See, look at that. Every single receiver gets covered. My defense doesn't do that.
Pass incomplete.
Okay, Ty Detmer is out of there. Look, it says he's in good condition. His pass was like way off the mark, out of bounds. Now, I know he's a backup quarterback, but, I mean, if you're in the NFL, you should be able to keep the ball in bounds. I mean, there are high school quarterbacks that throw better than that. I'm going to have to keep Brett Favre in, even though his physical condition's bad.
Blue 43. Blue 43. Cut. Red 24. Cut.
Once again, everyone covered.
Pass incomplete.
Cool.
Touchdown.
Harry Galbraith. I think he's like one of the guards or tackles or something like that. Well, probably the only time we'll see his name all season. See, I pointed out, mentioned in a previous video, here's a perfect example in this particular game. Every time we see computer versus computer, the road team starts at the left. You know, in the first quarter, they're on the left side of the field going right. second and third quarter, they're on the right going left, and then they switch back again in the fourth quarter. Well, anytime first player plays against a computer, whether it's home or road, first player always starts on the left going to the right. And that just really bugs me. It should be the same for everyone. Gilbert Brown, all these guys can come in. See, Reggie's at 69 and 75. Sean Jones is the same. I guess we really don't need those guys in. Buckley can come in. We don't need him. Okay, Leroy Butler's going to be returning both.
Wow, this is good. Cut. Wow, this is good.
Trying to take him to the end zone.
Cut.
You know, I just don't understand why I started out so great in the beginning of the season. First game I won 66-8. Second game I won 58-20. Third game I won 51-19. Then I started going downhill. I ended up beating New England 9-6. I barely beat the Bears 14-9. I mean, all these teams that are terrible, I'm struggling against.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Cut.
Got him. We did not see a safety in the last game. We see him quite often, though, just about every game it seems like. I must say that the defense is better in this game at going after the returner than they are in the next game. Because in the next game, you're going to see Leroy Butler getting quite a few kickoff returns run back for a touchdown. So it's easier to evade the defense, whereas in this game, it seems like they always come right towards me. Wilson and Bennett can both come in. Lewis and West are both failures. We don't need them anyway.
Blue 48. Cut.
Good. I can't find anybody. See? I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. They cheat. If it wasn't for Brett Favre, my quarterback there, he would have had a touchdown. You see, they cheat because last 3 games in a row, I've been having problems passing, and it's because their defense covers every single one of my receivers. Now, why don't my defensemen do that? I mean, if they're going to do it for one team, you got to do it for the others too. Most of the teams that are playing against the Bears, the Lions, they're like towards the bottom of their division, so the defense can't be that good.
Blue 43. Blue 43. Cut. Touchdown.
I got the second best defense in the league. Forgot who had the first. I think it might have been Cleveland. Okay, there's no way he can kick that, but of course he's going to. That shouldn't even have made it to the goalpost. I should have bounced off Reggie's face mask. receiver open.
Touchdown.
Is that like the Lambo Leap or something? I guess in this game you could just jump in the air and you'd be suspended. I plan on ordering some more Nintendo games. I want to look into getting Back to the Future Part 2 and 3, and Beetlejuice. I know some gamers out there probably thinking, why would I want to buy games by LJN? That's because I want to show how terrible the games are. I want to do a special review on LJN games. I'll also do the commentary video on each individual game, but I want to do like a full review. I haven't done any reviews yet on my channel. All I've done is commentary videos. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 63-yard gain, so see, that's what I was talking about in the last video of Barry Sanders. It's gonna, if you're playing against him, it's really gonna ruin your day.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Cut. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, see, most of my videos I do are all just commentary videos, seeing me play from start to either till I beat the game or until I dead or till I give up on it. Anyways, we see like play through in that. I plan on doing some reviews on some games where I'm actually going to be showing like certain clips explaining more detail everything about the game.
Red 24.
First I'm going to do that on the Super Mario games.
Touchdown.
I'm actually working on my Super Mario games right now. I'm playing them and oh, they're going for 2. Playing my Mario games right now and recording them on VCR so I can go ahead and make video
Blue
clips.
48.
Pull out the certain parts that I want.
No good.
That's weird. Interception during 2-point conversions. First time I've seen that in any of the Tecmo games. We haven't seen Leroy Butler get one kickoff return touchdown yet.
Blue 43. Ready. Set.
I have no idea if Brooks is open or not. Cool.
First down.
Okay, I gotta take a timeout. Let's see, where am I at? 27-yard line? Okay, I got time to try for a end zone pass.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
That'll stop the clock anyway.
Blue 43.
Last chance.
Before
the half. No, I'm not gonna get it. Oh!
Touchdown.
Caught it with the guy right on him. Okay, I threw the ball and it kind of disappeared. (23-12) at halftime. Rushing yards are the same. That's pretty weird considering Barry Sanders had a 67-yard run. So I must have stopped a lot of the running yards. I actually got more passing yards than rushing yards this game, which is usually what we see with the Packers, but the last few games we haven't. 1 sack, 1 interception, 1 fumble, 1 first down for Detroit. See, back to the Future, I used to play that game. I actually owned that game when I was younger. I used to play it all the time, and I mean, when you're a kid, you don't realize how frustrating and pointless some of these games are. You just play them. Back to the Future Part 2 and 3, I thought was better than the original. It was more fun, but it was more frustrating too, because it's like you have no idea what you're supposed to be doing in that game. At least the original Back to the Future, you know what you're doing, you just keep moving to the top of the screen. Trying to avoid obstacles. The second one's more like a platformer type, and it's kind of like a maze, you don't know where you're going. Oh, both quarterbacks are failing. Oh, Sharp's fail now too. Lewis, West, and Thompson can come in. Leroy Butler. All my good top players are turning into failures. Terrell Buckley. I remember Terrell Buckley was the Packers returner in the real NFL. And he always seemed to fumble. I remember back in the day, my dad cussed at him quite a bit watching TV. Wow. Surprised Favre made it to him being in bad physical condition. Ooh, that's going to be in the end zone. Going to go out of bounds. I knew it. When I fumble, it doesn't go out of bounds. It lands in the field and they recover it. But it seems like most of the time when they fumble, it goes out of bounds. Oh, I better check my defense. See how many of them are failing. Put Sean Jones in. Jones is probably my second best defensive end. Whoops. I'm going to go with my goal line since they're on the 8-yard line. Try to get another safety out of them.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Blue 48.
I don't remember Detroit ever having a good quarterback. And having a 2-6 record should be proof that even in this game he still isn't a good quarterback, but I guess just against me he is.
Touchdown!
You're gonna try this again?
Red 32. Cut. No good.
How'd you like that, fool?
Blue 43. Cut.
Anthony Morgan. He'll be one of my receivers in the next game, too.
Blue 48. Cut. Brown 52. Pass incomplete.
I gotta check my players. There's gotta be somebody. Edgar Bennett's running speed's only 38. There's gotta be somebody better than him. Robert Brooks could be a quarterback or a running back. Yeah, well, Darryl Thompson's 50 and 44. That's not too bad.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Cut. First down.
Yeah, I think actually in these games, I think you can turn fumbling off. I think you can go to the settings and turn off fumbles and injuries. That would...
Brown.
That takes away from the game, I feel.
Cut.
That was nasty.
Check. Ready. Cut. Check.
Oh, nice. It looked like he deliberately threw it to the wrong player. Wrong team. I mean, I could understand maybe a player jumping up and catching it, or cutting in front of him, but your quarterback throws it 5 yards off this mark to a player on the other team. It looks a little cheatful to me.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Cut.
How's your end zone taste, fool?
Ready. Check. Cut.
You know, I don't think I've done any plays from my second playbook yet this game.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Cut.
Probably because most of those plays never seem to work. Okay, Wilson still fell sharp, can come back in. For Reggie Cobb, I always want to call him Ty Cobb for some reason. Probably because old baseball player named Ty Cobb. 44 and 56. Whoa, Reggie Cobb's got 88 hitting power. Whoops. Morgan's a fail. Schmear's a fail. Butler's still a fail. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, okay, let's see. Buckley's 63 and 19. Sharp, 69 and 50. Yeah, we're putting Sterling Sharp in for my returns.
Blue, 48. Cut. Touchdown.
Cool. He's had a lot of touchdowns today, Brooks. Well, not a very good kick. So I'm finally starting to look like I did at the beginning of the season. I'm getting a lot of touchdowns, but they seem to be lucky catches because most of my receivers seem to have a guy right on them, and they're still making the catches, so pretty good. But 41 points, a lot of points. I haven't scored that many points in quite a while. Imagine that. Sean Jones and Reggie White are both in bad condition at the same time. See, Davey, 31 and 25. Gilbert Brown, he was really huge, really fat, so yeah, he's going to have low speed, 25 and 56. Yurkovich is 31 and 56. Looks like I'm keeping Reggie in. But I'm taking Sean Jones out because I at least want to be controlling a player who's somewhat decent. The other player's even in excellent condition. Can't compare with Reggie's bad condition. Except for Sean Jones, but he's in bad condition too.
Set. Ready. Cut. First down.
You know, Barry Sanders hasn't hit 200 yards yet, but I bet you all of a sudden he'll have one really big running play that'll get him that 200-yard award they give. They show him.
Brown, 52. Cut.
Oh, and there it is.
First down.
How perfectly did I predict that? The very next play, too. That was nasty.
Brown, 52. Cut.
You didn't pick up all them yards this time, did you, Barry?
Brown, 52. Cut. Red, 24. Brown, 52. Cut.
Looks like they're going to be putting another touchdown on the board. And they'll probably be going for another 2-point conversion attempt.
Brown, this coup. Cut. Touchdown.
Can't believe that. Yeah, let's go for 2-point conversion because I think you're going to get up to 41 points with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left.
Red 32. Red 32. Cut. Hit.
Okay, so they got the 2-point conversion. I think they're still going to tie it up though.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Cut.
Burning blades. I'll teach you for tackling me.
Blue 43.
Next time just watch me run right on past you. Oh, you're gonna audible hustle. Well, I could do that too.
Ready. Cut. Touchdown.
I can't believe he was wide open. I thought he had a couple guys on him. I was actually expecting that to be incomplete, possibly intercepted. Whoops. That was a terrible... I pressed it way too early that time.
Red 32. Cut. First down.
Oh, Barry Sanders is injured. It's a little late in the game though. It's just not going to help us too much.
Red 24. Cut.
I think Barry Sanders is about the only good player they got on their team. And even that doesn't seem to be enough considering they got a 2-6
Blue 48.
record.
Blue 48. Cut. Interception.
Ooh, let's go this way. That's one screw up they forgot about this game. Show who intercepted it. Show who recovered the fumbles. They don't do that.
Red
The only way you
32.
can tell
Red
is
32.
if you score a touchdown.
Cut. Touchdown.
Robert Brooks with another one. One minute left. I can't remember if Brooks got his 150-yard award thing. Oh yeah, he did. He's got 330 yards. He must have got that early in the game where I don't remember. I want to get the ball back so I can get Sterling 100 yards rushing, and then I'll have an award every event, but I don't think I'm going to get the ball back with a minute left.
Brown, it's two.
Unless I can recover a fumble. Or unless I can take him down in the end zone for safety.
Ready, set. Ready. Set. Ready. Cut.
QB sneak fail. 17 seconds left. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it.
Brown, it's two.
I mean, there could be a turnover here and I can get the ball back. But still, yeah, it's over. Not enough. There still wouldn't be enough yards to get my 100 yards. Either way, the game's going to rape you somehow. So, got over my 50 points. Rushing yards, they had more rushing yards than me, 109 to 92. Which really isn't that impressive considering they had Barry Sanders. They should have a lot more yards than that. Passing yards, 377 to 195. Total yards, 469 to 304. 7 first downs for both teams. Both teams had 1 sack. Detroit had 2 interceptions, I had 1, and there's 1 fumble apiece. Brett Favre at 62%. Scott Mitchell 57%. He was 22 yards shy of getting that 100-yard award thing for rushing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and skip through the rest of Week 10 here. Colts get beat by the Dolphins. Patriots get crushed by Cleveland. Saints get beat by the Vikings. Pittsburgh beats Houston. San Diego beats Atlanta in overtime. 49ers beat the Redskins. Raiders beat the Chiefs. Giants beat Dallas in overtime. That's pretty cool. The Giants beat Dallas in overtime because Dallas has been having a real good season, and we're going to see those two teams play the last week of the season. So it'll be kind of interesting to see that game there. That game was in Dallas too. The next game is going to be in New York. And I must say that home field advantage does make a slight difference. At least it does in Tecmo Super Bowl III Final Edition. I imagine it probably does in this game too. It seems like the home team's slightly better. I can tell that because when playing against Dallas, I almost always win at home, and I almost always lose on the road in Tecmo Super Bowl III Final Edition. So, I'm going to prepare this for the next week, where we're going to see the Packers playing against the Jets in Week 11. Let's take a look at the NFL standings. AFC East, Buffalo 7-2, Miami's a couple games behind them. New England and Indianapolis, and the Jets all struggling. There's the Jets 2-7. That's who I'm going to be playing next week. I better not struggle against them. And in the AFC Central, Cleveland and Pittsburgh tied for first. Houston, Cincinnati, I don't think they're going anywhere. Houston looked great in the last 2 seasons, but they're just falling apart this season. AFC West, Seattle's got a pretty good lead. Denver's still a couple games behind them. The Chargers, the Raiders, and the Chiefs, all 4 and 5, so you can see a pretty big jump there. If the Chiefs had a real big victory, like let's say the Chiefs and the Broncos played the next game, and let's say the Chiefs won by like 25 points, that would put the Chiefs in second place and drop the Broncos down to last place. That's how close those teams are. Kansas City's got minus 25 points, Denver's got plus 6 points, and Denver's only one game up ahead of the Chiefs. So, pretty cool when you got divisions like that. They're all close. As long as it's not my division. I want everyone to be behind me. Dallas 7-2. Philadelphia Eagles are starting to catch up. I'd like to see somebody other than Dallas win that division because it seems like they always win it and I get sick of seeing that. Arizona, New York Giants, Washington Redskins, all failing miserably. It's hard to believe the Giants beat the Cowboys in the last game. My division, I'm still undefeated, 9-0. I seem to be getting a little bit better every season. Minnesota in second place. The Packers and Vikings are always the top two teams in the division. Season 1, the Vikings were first, I was second. Last season, I was first, the Vikings were second, and this season it's looking pretty much the same. Got the Bears in third, Buccaneers and Detroit doing really terrible. This is this. Well, the bottom three teams are the same as it looked in the season 1. It was Bears, Buccaneers, and Detroit the last three. Last season was Detroit in third, the Bears in fourth, and the Buccaneers in last. Either way, it looks like it's going to be the Packers and Vikings, one of the playoffs in this division, most likely. And in this division, 49ers should have no problem in the division. Saints could get a wild card spot, but they gotta stay above 500. Falcons Rams definitely need some improvement. Next week, next video I should say, we're going to auto skip through week 11. And we're going to see the New York Jets play against the Green Bay Packers. This video is actually run pretty long, going on 50 minutes. Next video we're going to see the Jets play against me, the Green Bay Packers, and we're going to auto skip through the rest of the games. So I don't think I'm going to have time to do that game tonight. I'll have time to do it after work tomorrow though, because I get off at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so I should have time for a game. So I actually charged both batteries today, so I didn't have to worry about any of my batteries running out like I did yesterday. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the game. See you in the next video. The 2-7 New York Jets against the 9-0 Green Bay Packers.